Good morning, students. Today's topic is cross validation. Suppose you are given one machine learning problem, and in order to solve that, you may have multiple machine learning methods available. Then, out of this, how to select the best method and how to compare these multiple methods. So, in that decision, this cross validation concept will help us. So, let us see this concept. So by now we know that we use data to create the machine learning models, and we divide this data into training set and testing set. We don't use 100% of the data for the training. The general ratio of the division is 3:1. We use 75% of the data for the training and rest 25% for the testing. What if I use the last block as the testing set, and what if I use third block as the testing set, and what about second and first block? Will that affect the accuracy of the method, or the accuracy of all the experiments will be same? So how to decide which block to be used for the testing set? The answer is cross validation. So in cross validation, we summarize the result of all the experiment, and that will be a score of that particular method. In this slide, in this graph, the blue dots are representing the training data points and yellow ones are the testing data points. As you can see, when you choose different data sets for the training, the decision curve will also differ. It is very visible in experiment number 1 and experiment number 3. The curves are different, and because of that, the accuracy of different experiments will be different. Okay, so you cannot decide the performance of that particular method based on one of the experiment. Okay, that's why in cross validation we take an average of this experiment, and when we divide a data set in 4 blocks and perform cross validation, that type of cross validation is known as 4-fold cross validation. And in general, when we divide a data set in k blocks, that cross validation is known as k-fold cross validation. In k-fold cross validation is performed k different times, each time using a different partitioning of the data into training and testing sets. And what happens to a particular example? Each example will be a part of testing set in one of the experiments, and it will be a part of a training set for other k-1 experiments. Finally, we will take an average of the results of these k experiments. In general, when we have m samples and k blocks, the size of each block will be m by k. In one particular case, when we treat each training example as the block, that cross validation is known as leave one out cross validation. So we will have m blocks for the m training examples. Now, how to use cross validation to compare different methods? So we apply cross validation for all the methods, and we choose the method with the highest accuracy. One particular method may behave very well in one of the experiment and very average for other experiments. We cannot choose that particular method based on the performance of only one experiment. That's why we choose a method with the overall best accuracy score. I think the concept of cross validation is clear to you now. In next class we are going to start linear regression. We will stop here. Thank you.